Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Everything Bears Show. What an interesting off-season already, don't you think, Ez?
Yeah, I mean, right out of the gates. Bodies aren't even cold yet,
Mm-hmm.
and already feels like a damn fire sale.
Season's not even
Better
over.
better on the mind, better on 5 down 10. I'm fired out of been 10 down 15 on the mind, better on 15. I better on 15 20. I better on 15, better on 20. Down 5
Yeah,
better on 30 and 30 and 30 25 better on 30. You want to put 30, sir?
yeah.
25 to you're out. I better on
Ah,
25 better on 30 30 now 5.
put
I'm
the, put the
35
pedal.
better on 40 but $40 35 better on 40. I'm
Ah,
35 down 40 40 now 5 better on 45 45 better on 50. I'm at 45 better on 50. Sold 45 sold $45. Put them on 281 280.
Everything bear show, yo, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. Everything bear show, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. First down, first down, first down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, oh now. Bow down to the ground, Lake Shore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, calm down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, nine down, in the state, touchdown, blow. First down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, oh now. Bow down to the ground, Lake Shore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, calm down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, nine round, in the state, touchdown, blow.
Whew.
my goodness. Did we win?
Yes, I think we did. I think we pulled it out in the end. Cost us 45, but
All right,
worth it.
I'll take it. I mean, all these. It's again, the season ends. The Bears have, yeah, they had a good showing this season. It wasn't bad. Definitely an upgrade from last season, big time. Wild card round playoff berth, win, then next round divisional loss, and now with all those coaching vacancies all around the league, it's like stay the hell away from us.
Yeah.
You guys, you figure it out. Stay away from my coaches.
So for those who don't know, let's see, we've lost 3 front office and coaches so far, right? We lost Ian Cunningham,
Yeah,
assistant GM. We had Eric Bieniemy, who
yeah.
went and rejoined. I almost called him Ed Reed. Jesus, Andy Reid. That should be an easy name for me to remember. And then now the latest casualty is Declan Doyle, which is might even be the most head scratching. But you know what? Good for that young man.
Yeah, my initial opinion on the Declan Doyle, dude, I get it. You want the title, OC. This is my offense, and that's great. But what you don't have any experience, kiddo.
Yeah.
You were Ben Johnson's little right hand man, and that's great. But one season, you think you're ready to go, birdie, fly.
Yeah.
Go, like, all right, come on, man. I just hope you don't end up falling on your face.
I gotta think at some point, whether it's preseason or whatever, that Ben Johnson would allowed him to call plays after he got comfortable for his development. Ben Johnson doesn't strike me as the type of guy who would keep that opportunity from somebody. Like I think he would help him learn that, and I don't know if 1 year is enough to learn. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess no, only because I don't know. We had a guy come through here once who didn't call plays, but thought he was ready to be a head coach and call plays on the offense. What was his name? Oh yeah, yeah, Nagy.
Oh, Nagy.
Yeah,
You're right. I thought it was Baggy.
he might as well have been Baggy. Yeah. So I mean, I wish the kid luck, of course, but I just would have thought you stick around, say 3 years, and then with all the success Ben Johnson's gonna have, you would have even both been more sought after. But whatever. You got
He
Lamar
might.
Jackson out there.
I was gonna say he might have even went for head coaching, and that's
Could
what
have.
and maybe the play calling helps with that. I mean, Baggy didn't need it, but um, yeah, I mean, Declan Doyle, his kind of trip through the NFL is he started as an assistant, offensive assistant in New Orleans in 2019. He then joined the Broncos as their tight end coach,
Yeah.
and that's after that he came over to the Bears. So there's not a whole lot in his past,
No.
but enough.
To warrant an OC job.
Well, he was the Bears OC, a play calling OC. I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, maybe Jesse Minter and him in Baltimore is the combination that they need to get him over the hump, get him into the big dance. I don't know.
Jesse
We'll
the
see.
Body?
Jesse Minter, not
Minter.
Ventura. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, I misheard you.
Yeah, not
Jesse
the
Body?
independent former Minnesota governor.
I don't believe you. Oh man. So yeah, good luck out there, kiddo. Good luck. We play the Ravens this year, I think. Pretty sure they're on our schedule, I think.
Could be.
I wish him luck. That's the gist of what I'm saying. Good luck, Declan Doyle. Good luck, Eric Bieniemy is going to be just fine. Are you kidding? He just embraced right back into Andy Reid's bosom. Just nestled right there on the side of his teat.
Andy had 2 cheeseburgers waiting for him. No, we do not play the Ravens next year.
Oh,
we played them this year, so it'd have been coinky dinky.
Well, one tip before we sign off with the Declan Doyle. One tip, Deck. Just hand the ball off. Just hand it off.
Especially
Derrick
if
Henry.
you play the Packers, please.
Yeah, just
please
give the ball to Derrick Henry. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll make it.
In bigger picture stuff here. We had to say goodbye to Ian Cunningham, and he goes off to Atlanta. And apparently, we're not getting any compensation.
Yeah.
Break that whole thing down for us.
Yeah, so written in the NFL rules, if you lose somebody in this position to another team, you should be awarded 2 third-round compensation picks, one for the current year, one for the following year. So the way that this is going down, they are saying that Ian Cunningham, though he's a GM, and the title of the GM is traditionally the one who sets the roster or helps form it, is working under Matt Ryan, who is the president of football ops. And they are saying that Matt Ryan has the ultimate say on the roster. So he does not have those same type of duties, which to me sounds like that's a lateral move from where he was at. And he shouldn't have been able, the Bears could have blocked him being able to apply for that job then. And it seems very backhandish on there. So there's a lot of controversy out there. I don't know if that's an appealable thing or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah. I don't know if Ryan Poles would want to make Ian's transition more awkward.
True. But
being that jealous ex-girlfriend, Well, then I'm going to make this as hard on you as possible. Just.
Well, there's nothing, they can't unring that bell. It's just from the Falcons' standpoint, it seemed very backhandish.
Okay.
So kind of calculated to a certain degree to where they found the loopholes and they decided to exploit them. So,
So just lie, basically.
yeah.
Just lie.
So I think, when you do shit like that, it has a tendency to bite you in the ass. And I can't wait until it does.
Oh, I hope it
People
does.
will
Yeah.
probably be less willing to work with the Falcons, um, less likely to let their coaches interview there, stuff of that nature.
Because you don't think they'd pull an okey doke on Ian, right? So they bring him in. He has an interview, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, so what's your
Well,
process? What do you
yeah.
do, and what kind of how's that worked out? Where whatever. We want to know your mode of operation. How have you and Ryan Poles been working, and how do you do your thing?" And so he explains it, and they're like, "Great, man, we want to give you the job." And then, like, after they shake hands, sign contracts, and they're walking down the hall, does Ian Cunningham go, "Man, I can't wait to build this roster," and they go, "Hey, hold on there, kiddo.
Wait.
You're not
You're not
building any
building it.
roster. Yeah,
Eh,
you don't get to pick. Did you think you were going to be making the picks? No, we got Matt Ryan that does that. So
eh,
he's going to be like, wait a minute. Then I don't want the fucking job."
eh. You and Matt Ryan are going to make a great team. So, yeah.
Uh,
Wait a minute. What?
So, like you said, a lateral movement. He could have stayed with his buddy Ryan Poles and just done the same thing. He's going to
Yeah.
go to Atlanta and do.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm looking at it through Bears colored lenses, but it just seems really backhanded. And for something that you were happy to see, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the picks would be nice, but Ian Cunningham has been instrumental in shaping this roster,
Yeah.
And he honestly, like as a Bears fan, I feel like he deserved better. He kind of got shafted.
For sure. If that's truly the case of what's going on over there. Right.
Yeah. Listen, that's my spin on it, my take. You guys look at it, read the stories, and you can interpret it however you want, but I bet you I'm not too far from the truth.
That sucks. Poor Ian. Kind of another one of them things where, again, just good luck to you. Godspeed.
Yep.
Good luck to you. Godspeed.
We still have Ben Johnson. We still have Poles. We'll be okay. Those are the two pillars. So, and we have Caleb Williams.
That's
Another
right.
pillar.
That's it.
Yeah.
All those people moving on and doing their thing. Yeah, Godspeed. We got our own things going on here. Let's see who else. Al Harris, last we heard, right? He interviewed in Green Bay, but we haven't heard anything since. So
He's interviewed all over.
Has he? Yeah.
Green Bay, Philly, maybe. Where else did he have? Oh, Washington. So yeah. So he's interviewed all over and he's still out there. So I feel pretty confident that he's going to return with the Bears. Did Harris play with the Raiders for a while? He might have.
Oh, might have.
That's a staff that's still waiting to be set. So maybe there's one more bullet to dodge there. But yeah, for some reason, I want to say he went to the Raiders after Green Bay. Maybe not.
We got Philadelphia.
Okay. Green Bay, Miami, St. Louis.
Miami and St. Louis. Yeah.
I definitely don't remember him in Miami or St. Louis.
Yeah. Me neither.
Huh. Okay. Well,
I think we might. Ron Woodson.
Rod from the old Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, the guy who played corner for Green Bay, wasn't he a Woodson?
Oh, Charles Woodson.
Charles, thank you.
Yeah, Chuck Wood.
He played for
the Raiders.
Green Bay and the Raiders. Well, I really hope Al Harris does come back because I think maybe Za Frazier was somebody he wanted. So you need to stick around and work on this kid.
Yeah, finish your your homework here, buddy.
Yeah, your little
So-
pet project. Come on, man. Plus he's just a superb coach. I would, as a Bears fan, would argue we really need keep him around, keep that secondary ball hawking.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. The coaches that we thought might have gotten poached didn't necessarily be the ones, but I guess a lot of people probably assumed Declan Doyle might be getting a look, just for how well the Bears offense performed. But how much was that on him? I don't know. We knew Al Harris was going to get looks. I know a lot of people were scared about Antoine Randall L getting head coaching looks,
Yeah.
but yeah,
No interviews for him?
no, not that I recall hearing or seeing.
Nice.
Yeah,
So he's whatchamacallit, and he's
yeah,
he's
staying
going,
put.
nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, we don't need to do all that. I'm gonna stick around here. Again, I think we talked about this before. He's home.
Yeah,
And everything's going very well. No need to go nowhere and make things complicated. Just stick around.
yeah. I'm sure he was happy to be around Indiana for this year for their football team, though they were in the
yeah.
playoffs too. So, whew. But yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up for the coaches, man. Like, not much to really say on Eric Bieniemy. It kind of figured once that position opened, we all kind of saw the writing on the wall there that he was going to go back. It's a great coach to be working for. He bounced around, and after he left Kansas City, he kind of had a rough go of it until he landed on the Bears staff. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it was his decision to leave Kansas City because he thought he might have needed to get out from underneath Andy Reid. Because thinking back, the story was that was all Andy Reid, no Eric Bieniemy, so he wanted to go out and make his own name, and didn't go so well for him. I think he ended up on a college team for a while.
Yeah. Maybe a little foreshadowing for what's to come for Matt Nagy.
Yeah, maybe. See him as like a pass game coordinator at K-State or something.
Yeah.
Like, way to go,
Delaware.
buddy.
To Delaware you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I have to tell you, I know we said this last episode, but I can't feel as though Kansas City didn't go, yeah, no, Matt, you know what? You're right.
You're good, bro.
That Tennessee job is just waiting for you. They're asking for you by name. Go. And this fucking guy didn't even get his luggage packed yet. And like you said, he looks at his phone and he looks at Twitter, and Eric Bieniemy was hired as the fucking
as he's
OC,
getting off. Ding,
he's
ding.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, yeah.
Guess I don't have to worry about that contract negotiation.
No, no more vacancies in Kansas City, Matt. Good luck to you out there, though.
Yeah.
And then Tennessee don't want him. He's not getting any other jobs. Woo!
He's gonna, if he gets something, he's gonna end up with like the Raiders or something. Just as and he's gonna get fired in a year.
Well, how about this? Have we filled the spot? Have we filled Declan Doyle's spot yet?
No. No, haven't heard of anybody coming in or anything either. So, hey, I have a feeling there's somebody somewhere that Ben Johnson was on an offensive staff with that he's going to bring over.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be anybody that we know. It's going to be somebody who's cutting their teeth, which is fine. It's a perfect opportunity for somebody like that on this team.
Big time. So. And what a great internship. I get to learn from Ben Johnson. Yeah. Sign me up. Hey, the Bears, if you're looking for a guy, I love football a lot. I'll show up every day. I'll be there early and I'll stay late.
Yeah.
I'll even help Cream like take out the garbage and shit.
Yeah.
Swear I will.
I will get Ben Johnson's coffee. I have no problem with that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
He
I'll wash his
likes
car.
Yeah. He likes 16 scoops of sugar in it. I already know.
Probably. Probably. Woo-wee.
So we'll see how this coaching staff ends up rounding out. But once they get that set, man, the Bears have a lot to figure out in this offseason with this ungodly list of free agents.
Yeah. I got it pulled up. Are we ready to go down this list?
Yeah, let's go, man. I mean, we'll take it from the top and then go from there. Because it's a long one.
This
ladies
is
and
a lot.
gents.
This is a lot of guys, man. Pulse needs the. Woo! I mean, we'll
It's
get
going to
there.
be interesting.
It is. So it just says Google gave me the list. So very right out the gates, man. Kevin Byard,
Yep.
right? And you sign him, right? And it really feels all signs are pointing to he's staying.
I heard rumors that they're looking to sign him for 2 years for around $15 million. If he's willing to take that contract all day long, you gotta. Even if in the second year he's starting to fall off because he's 31 this year. Actually, he's 32 now. Listen, you got 3 great years out of him. That last year he'll probably still be a captain. That veteran presence in the locker room. So
yeah, his production was there too. I mean,
yeah, it's probably his best year was last year. So
did he
not
lead the league in
probably, it was.
interceptions?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So, and I mean, he was a sure tackler. He got up in there and got his nose dirty when he needed.
Yeah.
And like you said, the veteran presence and leadership, you make that contract happen.
Yeah, for sure. I that's one of those 100% no-brainer. No debate on that one. He needs to be re-signed.
Well, you got 3 more safeties that are due contracts behind Kevin Byard. We got good old Jaquan Brisker. He's probably going to test the market a little bit.
So we're going right to Jaquan, huh? After Byard? All right.
That's how they got this.
They
actually have all 4 safeties listed first.
Okay.
So I mean, that is kind of our whole roster of safeties.
It is, yeah.
It is.
So,
right.
All right. Let's unwrap this Jaquan Brisker. So I've heard anything that his market value is anywhere between 10 to 11 million a year. For that type of money, especially if you're talking about Byard making 7.5, do you re-sign Brisker? Obviously, he's younger, more life, in his football life. But I think you looked it up last time, right? He's missed 14 games in 3 years.
Yeah.
Or 4 years, maybe.
Yeah. Because he did manage to stay healthy and play all these games this season. But the 3 years prior, he missed 14 games. Concussion, too. That's like,
multiple. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
That one last year knocked him out for 10 games, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like
10 or 11,
it cost him the season.
The whole rest of the season.
Yeah. Would you sign Jaquan Brisker? Let's say 3 years for $33 million.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to, honestly. When he is healthy and on the field, his best game of his career, he decided to save up for that divisional playoff round game against the Rams. And I'm sorry, like a little, too late. I like you, kiddo. You're a badass when you're laying the wood. You're a great run stuffer, but you're a liability in coverage.
Yeah.
And you're a liability coming up for run support sometimes too, because you're shitty angles. But I like his spirit. I like his fight. I like everything about him as a person.
Yeah.
On the football field. I don't know him personally, but yeah, his energy, he's hyping up his teammates. He's really engaged. You've seen a lot of him mic'd up and sideline reels where instead of him sitting on the bench, man, he's like attentively watching the offense operate. So it's like he's invested. He's got a lot of heart. It's just the football IQ just isn't there for me. And then the concussions, man, I can't do it.
Yeah.
He'd have to give us. I don't even care if he gave us for $7 million a year. I don't know if I'd want to sign him.
That was going to be my question. So, what if you took the home team discount and signed like a 3-year, 21 million or 3-year, 25 million with, a good chunk of that up front? Would you do it? 7 mil a year? I mean, now that's a debate at least.
Yeah.
But for 3 for 30, no way. No way. And I
No.
mean, even if you did 4 for 28, 7 a year. First of all, I don't think the kid would do it unless he really, really, really loves Chicago. It would be worth him for, just for market's sake to go out and test it to see.
Right.
But yeah,
because I think there'd be a team out there willing to pay him
sure
that money.
He's young enough. He's 26.
Yeah.
So
I'm just not sure. I don't want it to be us. However, when you look at the next two names on the list, might make a case for Jaquan, but we got Jonathan Owens and Elijah Hicks. Okay, so these are two definitely solid special team players. I can't think of anything really notable when they are on the field.
Yeah, Jonathan Owens, decent depth piece. I'm showing he was making 2.3 last year. Is that worth having Simone Biles around? I don't know. That kind of seems to be his biggest asset.
It really is.
I mean, he's a solid depth piece. I will say that. A core special teamer. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up re-signing Owens just for that.
For sure.
But yeah, we'll kind of see. He's kind of been a little bit of a journeyman. So that means what? He signed a 2-year deal with us then, right? Was it last year's first year with the team?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be kind of curious to see what they do there. I wouldn't be surprised if they re-sign him. Whether they do one way or another, it waits to be seen. But I don't think that's not one of those players that will make or break this team. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. I guess the Jaquan Brisker thing too. So if we keep Jonathan Owens, and I think we will, I think you're right, just because he is a solid special teams guy, and we don't want to start having to fill that special teams roster up with rookies. You don't want to do that. Jonathan Owens at least is a good special teams player, but I would need to look and dig into how deep is the draft in safeties, who's available, because that's if you don't sign Brisker or you guys can't work out a deal, you're going to have to draft his replacement.
Yeah. You'll need to spend either probably a second or a third on a safety this year. Probably a second if you want somebody decent that can start right away.
See who are. Yeah, thank you, Google, for finishing my sentence. Oh, you want to know free agent safeties? I'm going to let you know.
Yeah. I heard one rumor that they're linked to one of the safeties from Atlanta. I don't know if he's a free agent or possibly a trade target. So who knows, man? It really would be curious. The safety that one of the rumors that's out there is Jesse Bates, who's a very good safety. But I think he plays the same safety as Byard,
Oh,
but
Byard.
easy enough to switch over.
You know, and I would say, how about the Ryan Poles can call Ian Cunningham and go, "Hey, man, yeah, we're gonna go
Bro,
ahead and need that safety, huh?
hey, you
Throw
want to
in
fucking
Bijan while you're at it."
yeah,
I'm just like,
just hey, I heard they fucked you over there. Do you want to help me out?
there could
Why
be
not?
some things there. Let's see, we got top available safeties. Javon Holland from Miami,
Okay,
highly rated safety known for his impact in coverage and overall play. They got Justin Simmons from Denver,
okay,
Jordan Poyer from the Bills. He's
all
a
right,
veteran,
yeah.
strong coverage skills. And who knows?
The
The
older
Bills,
guy, but yeah,
he's
he
a
was
bit
a
older.
staple on their defense.
Julian Blackmon from Indy.
Okay,
I'm going to pass on this next one. Jabril Peppers.
no, he's
No.
getting a little long in the tooth, and he's a little bit undersized.
Yeah.
I loved him in Michigan, but yeah,
Talanoa Hufanga from the Niners. Although he's never
he's
mind.
been hurt a lot. I
I
think.
was gonna say, like, he's injury prone.
Yeah,
Geno Stone from the Bengals. No, thank you. After what we did to them,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
thank you. Andrew Wingard from the Jags.
So the ones that are available are true veterans. So if you do pick one up in free agency, like say one of the top three, you're probably looking 3 years. And if you draft one, you hope to get them in the mix. Maybe you sign one of those guys like a prior to like a 2-year deal. But then you fall into the same dilemma, right? Where
Right.
if you were to do like a prior, him and Byard are due at the same time, But you kick the can down the road. You can draft one this year. You could draft another next year and see what happens.
Yeah. So that's what we got. Those are 4 safeties. Elijah Hicks, I don't know if they actually probably could replace him with a rookie that they draft.
On the
DB,
list,
huh?
I was going to say on the list that I'm looking at, they have Jalen Jones listed as a safety and
Oh,
Hicks
okay.
as a cornerback. So I'm assuming Jones is probably on the
He's on
DB.
he's on my cornerback list.
So let's go ahead and hit that.
Yes, Nation. Give me your thoughts. You want to keep him or is he going?
Listen, the kid earned himself a lot of money, and unfortunately, it's not coming from the Bears. So, just
How old is he? Is he old, ain't he?
27. Yeah, 27. So he's still got one good contract left in him where he could get paid. On the list I'm looking at, they are projecting him at $16 million a year.
Oof.
There's just no way. That's
Not
$3
from
million
us, he
less
ain't.
than Jalen Johnson.
Not
Unless
from us,
they
he
cut
ain't.
Jalen Johnson and then give that bag to Wright. I loved Wright, but when Jalen Johnson is healthy, he's 10 times better than Nahshon Wright. So that money would be better off somewhere else.
Yeah. We got Nick McLeod as well.
Gone.
See ya. Then Jalen Jones. See ya. I don't know though. You might want to keep one of them around because
they're cheap. They're like Nick McLeod's made 1.3, Jalen Jones 1.2. So yeah, I mean you might keep them for depth pieces.
I mean, not to mention too, I mean, just with the damn injuries that we had all season long this year. Yeah, maybe you keep one or two around.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You're familiar with the system now. you know, you could try the market if you want to, but
Yeah.
we're offering your money now. We're a winning football team. Why don't you just stick around?
Yeah.
Because again, we got like you said, hella depth. We got Tyreek Stevenson one more year, who's probably we're going to see a version of him that we've never seen.
We should.
Right. But then you've also got Terrell Smith, if he's a full
Yeah.
recovery, was already nipping at Tyreek's heels
Yeah.
for that spot. And then let's see, let's even throw Jalen Johnson in there too, because
Yeah.
let's face it, I understand he's just coming back from injury and he wasn't 100%, so he didn't look like his former self. Let's see what we see next season with Jalen, because what if
Yeah.
it still isn't a good version of Jalen Johnson? Can I be kind of frank here? This is going to sound really bad.
Yeah. Please do.
I don't
We
think.
don't pull punches here.
Yeah, honestly, I have this feeling that Jalen ain't all that either, even when he was healthy.
Yeah.
A lot of his stats and everything come from nobody ever throwing the ball to his side of the field. And don't give me this, oh, they didn't throw it to my side of the field because I'm Darrelle Revis. No, they just didn't throw to your side of the field. You had a weaker corner on the other side or whatever they saw on tape, because your ass gets burnt plenty.
Yeah.
Just saying. I am just saying.
Last year he sure did. That's for sure. That dude had to keep a fucking stick of butter in his pocket, so he got burnt so much, man.
The best version of Jalen we saw was his contract year.
Yes. So if he gets to that point, because there's a reason why they didn't throw it to his side, and that was because of that year. So that dude was breaking everything up. He was so sticky in coverage.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if he doesn't get back to that form, I would straight out cut his ass.
Sure.
If he doesn't look like that in minicamp or whatever, he might be a cut cap casualty. And you know what? I think we'd still be okay with Stevenson and Smith, and who knows what happens from there. But that wouldn't shock me if there was some movement around him, because, for somebody who was talking about, oh, they need to pay me and this and that, well, you need to play. So, and you need to ball out, and you haven't. It looks like when you got that bag, you fucking, are one of these players that cashed in and cashed out. So,
yep.
Just say, we'll see what
Agreed.
happens next year.
That's basically what we have to do. It's a wait and see what Jalen, what he brings to the table, what he puts on the field next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see it. So, I like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if we heard his name on the move. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Indeed. Next up, defensive tackles.
DT.
Do I even need to say the first name on the list?
Please do. Gone.
Yeah. And you're gone.
And you're gone.
Yeah.
No.
Old Billings. He's gone.
Throw the fucking beef down the street and let him go get it.
Yeah.
Hit the bricks, pal.
He's probably another one who's already whatever apartment or little house he's got going on.
That shit's been packed up for
all boxed up. Yeah, gotta be, because let's see, we got Chris Williams after him. Who?
Yeah. Huh? Was he a practice squad guy? No.
It's not gonna matter. He doesn't work here anymore.
No. Then he was making 3.2. Gone.
3.2. Yeah, you're out of here.
Yep.
Here's kind of here's one that kind of.
So before you bring them up, so at the site I'm looking at, it tells me what their current pay is and what their projected value is for next year. So Andrew Billings made $4 million this year. His projected 2.5.
Yeah, there you go.
Based on his output. Chris Williams made 3.2. His projected 1.2.
Oof.
So that kind of tells you what the
Yeah.
rest of the league thinks about these two clowns.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck
All
out
right.
there. So we get defensive end Dominic Robinson. This one's tough, yeah. Only
Yeah.
because we drafted him.
Yep.
And again, Ryan Poles, if I have any nitpick of him, it's that he again gets emotionally attached to these guys that he drafts. He gives them more chances than they're probably warranted in any other football club. But with ours, yeah. However, Dominic Robinson has had this bit of like, you don't see him, makes a splash play. You don't see him again for a long time, makes a big splash play. Then you don't see him again. Like, and it's like, come on, man.
So he was making 1.1 this past year. If you can sign him for around 1.5, 2 million maybe on a 3-year deal, might not be a terrible depth piece.
Yeah.
He knows the system.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to garner much more money than that on the open market, and I could be
No.
completely wrong, but I would be shocked.
I would be as well.
So, I mean, yeah.
I would. Yeah. If he'll take, if he'll take that low contract like that, I would take him. Shit, yeah, give him a 2-year deal. Like, approve it. Man, you got 2 years, you better bust your ass these 2 years, and then we'll talk some real money.
Because he got hit with the high ankle sprain, didn't he? So that
he did kind of slowed him down a little bit.
I'm assuming. So,
but then also too, I'm just looking at I'm thinking of our overall depth at defensive end. Don't know what we're going to do in the draft. Don't know what we're going to do in free agency. So yeah, come on, Dom Rob, take the 1.5, take the 2 mil a year, and stick around. Because what this next one? Do you think we're going to keep him? Defensive end Joe Tryon Shoyinka?
I don't.
Because he was like an emergency fill-in piece, right?
And he's making what he made, I think like 4 million. I got stuck in a loop on my page. 4 mil. I think he was
just off
backup. Yeah.
Just off the strength that he was a first-round draft pick.
Yes.
Golly.
Yeah. So it was the emergency. They needed depth because people started going down, and they ended up signing them. Let's see, Joe Tryon. Yeah, 4.7 actually he was making. They're saying 2.4 projected, 2.5. The kid flashed. I will say that. He did flash. Maybe for 2.5 million. You see if you can't bring out that first round potential in him as a good depth piece. Now you're talking, you got Sweat, Booker, JTS. It would be something to look at, I would think, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think at, that lower end like that, I think you would look at bringing him back.
Okay. Last on the defense. DeMarco Jackson, linebacker. I'm signing him. I'm already going to jump out there and go, bring him back.
Yep.
There were times this kid looked better than either of our linebackers, our starting linebackers.
Yeah. He only made 1.1 this year. I don't think he did a ton to warrant much more. He was a practice squad guy for most of the year. But fuck yeah, I would sign this guy in a second.
Yeah.
He's a true kind of old school linebacker, but he's not a liability in coverage, so maybe that's not a good description of him. But he's built thick. Yeah, man. I liked how he played. I think he can make the 53. At the worst case, you stash him back on the practice squad, and
Yeah.
then if you get injuries, he's right there. He wore the green dot for you. Yeah, man. I would bring this guy back. I think that's a no-brainer.
Samesies. Offense. We're moving to the offensive side of the ball. Offensive tackle Braxton Jones. Out of here.
Did we miss Daniel Hardy? Well, he's a restricted free agent, so
Yeah, they have him down
yeah.
at the RFAs down there. I hadn't gotten there. We can cover Daniel Hardy
Okay.
though, because he is on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. So
Hardy, you let him walk, yeah.
yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah. See
Let
ya. If somebody tries to sign you to a bullshit deal, we get a chance to match it. Pretty sure that's what RFA gives you the ability to do.
Hey,
Um,
best we can do is offer Portillo's catering
yeah,
for
well,
one event.
you got 2 beefs in your locker after every game.
That's the best we could match.
I'm in.
I would be. I got 2
Yeah.
beefs up there. Yeah.
Hot peppers,
Uh,
please.
yes.
Throw a
All right.
dog in there. We have a deal.
Yeah. Make it a combo.
Yeah.
So offense, we got Braxton Jones. We all know.
See ya.
That's it. But I don't know though. Because again, this is one of
Yeah.
Ryan Poles' little pet project deals. He could just sign him just for depth, just to have there, because he has played a lot of NFL snaps.
True. They're saying 4.7 million for him. Is that worth an insurance policy at left tackle? I'm sure it is. So I don't know if he's going to sign like a 2-year deal. That's what the Bears would want to sign.
Yeah.
The kid's young. I'm sure he's looking for 3 to 4.
Right.
And I don't think the Bears would commit to that.
And especially because we don't know when we're going to see Ozzie.
Yeah.
You might
That's
want
the only
something.
reason why I would debate this is that if Ozzie was healthy, he would not be back.
Correct.
The
But what about this
Billy-
next tackle that's on the, or is he a tackle? It just says O line, so maybe he's not tackle. Never mind. Ryan Bates, he doesn't play tackle, right?
He's
a
center,
guard.
backup center.
Oh, he's a center.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, man. They might try to make a little move on Braxton then, man. Because we can't really get all left tackle-y in the fucking draft. I mean,
I know.
we could, but
We might have to, depending on what happens.
yeah.
So, yeah, Ryan Bates. We're paying that guy 4.2 million.
Wow.
Projected value upcoming 1.2. Backup as a backup can be. I would
Wow.
say he's 29. I would say yes. He already knows the system. Sure. If you can bring him back team friendly, why not? That's not a make or break you move. That's a depth piece.
It's a depth piece, yeah. And like you said, he knows the offense, and so that's going to be really important. I think our offensive line, for the most part, was very fortunate for the four out of the 5 starters to play all season together. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. And the one position that sustained the injury was the one position we saw 3 different people at, right?
Yeah.
Due to just regular circumstance, let alone injury. Well, Braxton, I guess, went down with an injury that opened it up right away. But
because he was, right? He was looking to be he was the shoe in.
He was all preseason and everything until he got hurt. But then, I don't think they're going to bring him back because look how long it took him to come back from the IR. Not that I'm saying that the guy just heals too slow. I think it was, hey, doc, tell Braxton he's still got 2 more weeks. He's got to wait to come back. So,
yeah.
Until Theo went down, he's like, okay, now that knee looks healthy enough for him to get back out there or whatever it was. So
now watch the young guys play.
Yeah. See, that's what we call an anchor. you drop your ass and you stop the bull rush. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really struggled with that. So, all right. So yeah, we both agree too. Yeah, Ryan Bates, just keep him.
Yeah.
Knows the system. Good stuff. All right, next
Jeep. Yeah.
we got oh well, we could stick with lineman because ERFA is Theo Benedict. I say sign him because he's going
Yeah.
to be your starting left tackle
Yes,
starting
you have to. Yep.
next spring training. Yeah.
I'm sure he's probably what do you think that's worth? 3-4
Ooh.
million a year? Maybe? I don't
Yeah,
know.
essentially starting pay,
Yeah, I mean,
not premier starter
you're
pay, but starter
talking,
pay.
15-20 million a year if
Yeah,
you're
no,
talking that.
not premier. He's not a premier starter. Just because he's gonna be like if he stays healthy himself. I mean, he could be uh, uh, all season deep into the season before we see Ozzy. And then again, don't rush Ozzy back because you don't want him out there at 75%.
No, that wouldn't be worth it. Especially, he's very serviceable. So,
Yeah. Yeah. But agreed. Definitely got to sign Theo.
yeah. So, in case you don't know what an ERFA is, for our listeners at home, it's an exclusive rights free agent that is a player with 2 or fewer accrued seasons, which Theo had 2, and an expired contract. This contrasts a restricted free agent with 3 accrued seasons or an unrestricted free agent with 4. So that's how those are the different ones: restricted, unrestricted, and exclusive rights. So that is what that stuff means.
Very good.
Did the Bears use their franchise tag last year? I don't think they usually do.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think they did.
There's nobody on this list that I'm looking at that you'd want a franchise tag either,
Yeah.
which is
I'm
probably
just,
a good thing.
yeah, I'm scanning through our whole entire roster going, there's
Yeah.
nobody you want to use that on.
Nope.
And they won't do it this season either. They won't do it with Jaquan.
No.
They're not going to do it with Nashon. Because, right, it's like the average of the top 3 highest paid at that position. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have nobody on this roster worthy of that.
No. Not in the unrestricted. So, which also means that you're putting this roster together right.
Yeah.
Those people who deserve that money are already paid and under contract for a hell of a lot less money than what the top 3 average.
This is tough, man. I'm looking back at the names we already had gone through. And this
Yeah.
right here is enough to give Ryan Poles a migraine.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're not done with the list yet.
And we're just saying yes or no. We're not breaking down what they should make or what their value is. And oh God,
Right.
I just no thanks, man. Like that would just
Hey, man, that's why Poles and his staff, that's why they make the big bucks.
that's true. That's true. That's why they get the full party trays of Portillo's catered into the office instead of just individual sandwiches.
Can you imagine the catering at Hallis Hall while you're burning the midnight oil?
All of a sudden,
Studying.
just like some cheesecake factory, cheesecake shows up or something.
Yeah.
I'd be
Next
okay
up,
with
I'm
it.
thinking about food, man. See, here we go again.
Yeah.
Tight end, Durham Smythe.
Yeah, I think you do. Knows the offense again.
Yeah.
Played pretty well. I mean,
Played
he knew his
pretty
role.
darn well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He caught a ball or 2
Yeah.
that was thrown his way. He caught.
He was in 13 personnel.
Oh, yeah.
They need another tight end. He's not super expensive. 30 years old. Yeah, why not, man?
I say run it back with him.
Yeah.
Again, knows the offense and has probably a great rapport with Cole and Colston.
Yeah.
So, did you see that one? one of the tight ends caught a touchdown, and we ran the play in 13 personnel, and the 3 tight ends, they were like jumping with each other. They were
Oh,
probably like tight ends, because
yeah.
they were all out on the field. Yeah, keep Durham Smythe, man. He was a good blocker. He was a good blocker, and
Yeah, he was good in the run game too. Lined up in the fullback position, tight
yeah,
end. Yeah, I would have no problems keeping him for sure.
again, because it's kind of just one of those things that sucks that there's going to be so much turnover on defense, but offensively speaking, you want to try to keep the continuity
Yeah.
as much as possible on that side of the ball, which then brings me to this next guy. Wide receiver, Olamide Zaccheaus.
Oh man, this is a tough one.
I know, but it's see you later for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The thing is though, the Bears need wide receiver depth. Their top 3 is as solid gets. DJ Moore, Luther Burden, Roman Dunze. You have what? Ja'Day Walker.
Yes.
That's it, isn't it? That's on the roster at this point, a wide receiver.
JP Richardson.
Okay, practice squad guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, could you find an upgrade out there? I'm sure you can. But he signed for 1.5.
Oh.
That's what he made last year. I mean, if we're talking that
Yeah.
type of money,
Yeah, run it back with him.
yeah, come on, bro. Stay in this offense. Yeah, he had some big drops, but he also had some big catches too.
I was gonna say, for as many drops as he had big catches. It was really a 50-50.
Yeah, mixed bag
ratio.
what you got with him. I
Yeah.
keep going back to that one in Washington that he probably could have taken 93 yards.
80 yards or
Yeah.
plus for the house call.
Yeah.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
Yeah. I mean, so that one's tough to swallow. The drop on the laser in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
Yeah. But
that was another touchdown dropped.
it
But
looked
again,
like
there was a lot of crucial 3rd and 4th downs that he did catch the ball.
Yeah. So I think for that type of money, you would bring him back.
Yeah, fuck
I
it.
just
Bring him
don't
back.
know if somebody else is going to offer him a little bit more money. But yeah, I mean, that's a great value there, I think. A wide receiver who started that many games, making $1.5 million. I think I'd be okay with that.
He might not want to come back just because he's like, I ain't never going to see the field. We run so much 13 personnel where there's only one wide receiver on the field anyways.
Yeah.
And if I'm sitting 4th in the depth chart, will I ever even see the field? I'm going to have to hope one of these cats get hurt for me to see the field.
The dude was undrafted. He's been in the league for 6 years.
Yeah. He had good runs in other places, right?
Washington,
Philly, maybe?
Yeah, he had. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would say run it back with him, but he knows his star is fading because with Luther Burden making such an impact late in the season, you're expecting to see that roll over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be like, man, it's going to be Luther. That's the whole thing's going to be a track meet with them top 3 wide receivers. We're going to have wide receiver 1A, 1B, and 1C.
Yeah.
It's going to be ridiculous. And an offense that runs a shit ton of 13 personnel. So
yeah,
good luck there.
So it's literally it's depth, but I think for what it is, I think you bring him back. I do. The kid's young enough. He's undrafted, so he knows that he's one of those kids that needs to find a roster and hopefully make a home for himself and then go from there.
Absolutely. It's not bad being a role player. And again, hopefully the whole Ben Johnson effect, on top of the Bears being a destination players would want to come to, it would also be a destination players want to stay. So we'll see. Yeah, I say offer him what he was making last year. See if he takes the bait.
Yeah. Why not?
Next wide receiver on the list, Devin Duvernay. So
Yeah, I would bring him back. Special teams.
Yes, you jumped on that one quick because I'm definitely going to say yes as well, just because after going through Velus Jones and everybody else who just couldn't catch a punt,
Yeah.
it was relieving to feel I didn't care what the weather or what the conditions were. I knew he was going to catch the ball.
Listen, they signed him for 1.1 last year to return kicks, and he did it pretty damn well. He won us a few games.
Yes, he was a very good kick returner. He had very good returns, like you said. There was a couple crucial returns for late game heroics for Caleb and the offense to do.
Vikings being the first game that comes to mind, right?
Yeah.
So sets them up for the game winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For sure, 100% core special teamer, like you said, reliable hands. It was kind of nice not to have to worry. But yeah, that's a no-brainer. If you could get him back around that same money, hell, I'd even give him a little bit of a pay increase if you had to. Why not?
Yep. Yeah, a little bit of a bump. Absolutely. Next we got Travis Homer. Again, another. He was hurt a lot this year, though.
Yeah, he was.
But he is a solid performer on special teams.
Yeah, Travis Homer was making 1.7. Yeah, I just
bump him to 1.4, keep him around.
Yeah. Sure.
His goes down, Duvernay's goes up.
Yeah, exactly.
Just ever so slightly. Just
like, listen, bro. You got to pay the guy who you're blocking for, right?
Yeah.
So,
here's a big one too. I bet he'll stay. So we're off running backs and we're on to Case Keenum.
Yeah, 2.25 to hold the clipboard and be a mentor to Caleb Williams. Yes. Yeah. I think he'll take less than 2.2 unless that's his league minimum. Dude's got 12 years in the league. So he was a starter. He's played in multiple offenses. I think having a veteran guy like that for these two young guys that the Bears have is crucial. Whether that's Case Keenum or somebody else, you have to sign somebody like that.
Yeah, it can't just be Caleb and Tyson Bagent.
Yeah.
They're just too young. You got to have the old guy in there.
The old savvy vet, yeah.
Yeah, schooling these kids. So I could definitely see them signing him again, and hopefully he wants to stay. Seems like he was enjoying himself. I saw him on a Bears profile, right, where he was going all over the facility and getting his smoothie made, and it seemed like he enjoyed the place.
Why not? I mean, maybe he decides to retire. I don't know, at 38.
Oh, yeah.
The dude's maybe that's why
38.
Yeah. So 12 years of it, he's 37 and 11 months. So he will be 38 by the end of the month. 12 years of experience. The dude's made $57 million in his career.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. So why not? Give him a signing bonus, pay him whatever the least amount you can, and then call it good.
I agree. I would want to keep him. I want to see him stay. Oh my God. Next. Who knew? Long snapper Scott Daly's due a contract. That's a no-brainer. They should already have that deal done right now.
No kidding. Except it's a long snapper, so yeah, keep him. You gotta. 1.1 million to snap a fucking football. Sign me up, bro. I'm in.
I know, right? Where are we on? I'll ask Google, but if you have it in front of you, How much time left is on Cairo Santos's contract?
I don't have it in front of me, but it fucking pains me to say that he was named the Bears Special Team Player of the Year. Old fucking noodle egg. God damn it.
Let's see. So Cairo signed a 4-year, $16 million contract extension back in December of 23. So he's with the team up through the 2027 season.
So
Do
2
you
more
bring
years.
somebody in anyways?
Fuck yeah, you do. Hell yeah.
Do they
And
do
that's
that
not-
to him every year, right?
I think they do, and they should, because the dude ain't getting any younger. So
No.
that leg's gonna start shriveling up even more.
Yes, his distance gets shorter and shorter
Yeah.
every year.
He is one good XFL kicker away from not being on a roster.
God, man. We really do. We talked about this throughout the whole damn season, man. And people can make the argument, and it's fine. It really is.
He's
You
an
got,
accurate kicker.
he's really accurate within 50 yards or under, and all these are, and that's fine. It really is. That doesn't mean we can't do better. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean we shouldn't expect better. Okay, how about a kicker who's consistent all the way up to 58 yards? How about that?
Yeah.
You know?
I would trade a few 55-plus yard field goals for a few 40 and unders.
Yeah.
All right.
Golly.
I mean, with this offense, all you have to do is get it close. Hell yeah. That'd be a huge weapon. I mean, now instead of scoring touchdowns, we could kick that long field goal.
Yeah,
to
that'd be
win the game.
nice.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't. Oh, by the way, morning, Tom. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, all the times we had gone for it on fourth down, do you think that was more so like a Ben's personality, or Ben going, yeah, I'm not leaving this up to Cairo. I have more faith in this offense than I do that motherfucking kicker.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
It's got to be a nice balance of both those things. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. My co-host is a little under the weather. He's got a little bit of a cough. He's doing us all service by muting the microphone when he's coughing.
Yeah.
It's very nice. But he's battling through it. He's
I'm playing hurt today, boys. Playing hurt. I feel like Mike Tyson just fucking beat the shit out of me. My ribs are killing me. I think you have to bring somebody in. To push this guy so that he's actually working on his craft, and B, that's just one more weapon that this team could use. You look at like the Dallas kicker and the Lions kicker. You just got to get it close, man. And if there's anything that I hope Ben Johnson learned in this last playoff run, that points are precious in the playoffs. A couple more field goals in that Rams game, and we could be sitting here pre-gaming, Super Bowl. So, but yeah, not that I want to open up that old wound or speculate or anything. And by no means do I think that Ben Johnson blew that game. But yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of what we do. We get to speculate, right?
Yeah, it's a bit of it's live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah,
and it's for us Bears fans. It's kind of it's a breath of fresh air for now. But let's not get it twisted. It will get fucking old.
It will. You're right. You're right. But as long as you're winning games, we'll be like, yeah, go for it.
He's a fucking genius.
Yeah. Guy's got balls of steel.
Yeah. Until, we lose 4 straight by the gunslinger play caller going, all right, that's enough. Take the fucking points.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, forget these snap through the legs bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my God, don't ever run that ever again.
Yeah. I'm sure he went to the playbook and ripped that shit out. Crumbled that up. Nope.
Yeah.
So who else we looking at here?
After Scott Daly, that was it. The last two on the list were Daniel Hardy, which I think we both agreed, sayonara,
Yep.
and Theo Benedict, where he's absolutely going to get signed.
Yeah, it looks like we got Jordan McFadden as a restricted free agent.
Okay, is
As
he okay?
well on my list. So I would love to keep this guy,
Yeah,
but
he looked good in the Rams
somebody's
game.
gonna tender him a bigger contract, and the Bears won't be able to match it. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to have him back. I just don't think that we're gonna be able to afford him. Not
Yeah.
that I'm saying we're in cap hell, but I think there's bigger holes to fill than backup guard. So
Yeah, we're not in cap hell, but shit's pretty tight though, ain't it?
yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a little bit of finagling, as my pops used to say, to get around it. But after the restructures, after I'm sure a surprising cut or two, they'll be just fine.
I heard somebody on Twitter, I believe it was last night, and I forgot who it was. This is not an attack on whoever said it, but it was the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. Give me your
Yeah.
thoughts, and you could disagree with me too. This is a free open market space of ideas. But this person had said, "Don't be surprised if the Bears start out next season with Joe Tooney at left tackle and somebody else at guard." And I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. We got Theo. He just put him there, and he gets a couple things. He's already got live action at left tackle already for
Yeah.
numerous games. Okay, there's that. And then the other thing is, whatever he self scouts this offseason, he will train his ass off to fix, like maybe Braxton didn't or couldn't.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Then you put him at left tackle. What do you think about that? Look at me, I'm rubbing my eyes. I can't even.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I think that's a very plausible thing.
Viable.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you're able to sign McFadden back. If you're going to do that, I think then you see an aggressive push to keep McFadden, if that's your plan. If not, your backup is Theo Benedict. You could survive on that. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think the first domino to fall in that is going to be McFadden. If somebody tenders them like a $4, $5, $6 million a year contract and the Bears match it, then you know that that's probably going to happen. So I think there'll be indicators. So we'll see. I mean, if Tooney knows that he's going to be playing left tackle going into it, same thing, man. That dude is the consummate pro. He will be prepared. He will work on the proper footwork. He will work on reach blocking in the run game. I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Shoot, why not?
And then teams aren't legally allowed. So anybody who's a free agent isn't allowed to sign contracts till March 11th.
Yeah. Yep. Is that the official offseason starts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because they can't I was gonna say they can't do contract extensions or anything right now. I think all that's gotta wait. You could have handshake deals in place, but then it all comes official then and there.
I wonder if they did that, like on their exit meetings. Ben's in there, Ryan's in there, and like let's say Theo comes in. They're like, "Yeah, we're signing you. So,
Yeah.
here's what we want you to do. Keep your diet like this. Do that. Now
Yeah.
enjoy yourself. We'll see you March 11th. Get out of here, you knucklehead."
Yeah. You big galoot. Yeah. Now go drink some of that maple syrup and get better, damn it.
Eh?
Yeah. Totally. You're gonna go fishing in a boot.
In a boot.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the start of next season, eh?
Yeah. Totally der hay. Yeah, so that's a pretty extensive list of man, this roster going into it, you're like, how much can this really change? But you look at these free agents, and there is a lot that can happen.
Yeah.
A lot. Thankfully for us, there's what Byard, Brisker, um, are like day one starters that are free agents for you. So the rest were all depth pieces and backups.
Yeah.
So not bad, right? Like if doomsday scenario happens, you're filling in the middle to back end of the roster, which is
Yeah.
probably how it should be. Right?
Except for this
I'm assuming
defense,
that's pretty
though.
healthy.
The
Yeah.
defensive side's going to be a huge turnover. I mean, again, aside from Sweat, at least on the defensive line, I'm talking about. Aside from Sweat, the whole shit needs to be rolled over. And I know we're stuck with
Odangbo.
We're stuck with Odangbo. We're stuck with
Grady Jarrett.
I think we're unless they can renegotiate. Who's the young kid? Jervon Dexter.
Okay, yeah.
But you're drafting his replacement. You're drafting the interior's replacement. Odangbo too, man. I don't care what Dennis Allen has said about how he contributed or what, man. He's fucking out of here.
Yeah.
You're proverbially out of here.
I don't think they could get out from underneath that contract because it was backloaded.
No.
So they're stuck for 2 more years.
They are.
And really, they paid this guy a boatload of money for what's going to equate to about 1 year. Because by the time he comes back and that Achilles is going full strength again, it's maybe mid-season, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the rookie we drafted is already solidified. That spot is his.
Yeah. So a lot of the mock drafts have the Bears selecting the kid out of Clemson, who big upside, had a huge sophomore season, kind of dipped, but a big, strong, long-armed kid.
What's his name?
I was afraid you were going to ask that.
I'll just go DE.
Yeah, Clemson D. Yeah. I want to say it's like Carter, but that would
Parker?
be yeah.
TJ Parker?
Yeah. I know the kid from Missouri is really shooting up the draft boards, but a lot of them are saying that he's going to be gone. So Zion Young, I think, is the other kid's name. But
let's take a quick look. Hopefully we don't get dinged. I'll just make it fast. Let's see, because I haven't done any digging yet. So this is my first.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a run play, he goes outside, cuts back inside to make that nice tackle. Okay. What's his? I wonder what his size is.
Find out.
Holy shit. Was that him?
Anyway.
They're in the white jerseys for this?
Yeah.
Look at this fucking kid. That's him on the edge?
Roll it. I can't see the number.
13?
His number in. Yeah, he might have changed his number because I'm showing him in a 3 jersey, but yeah.
He just fucking blew by the fucking tackle. Yeah, that's him.
No, it's number 3. He was the one making the tackle over there.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me go back then.
It's the other end.
Oh, okay. He's actually down here on the hand in the dirt. Okay, even okay. He made a great move too. Holy shit. Okay. Pretty good get off.
Yeah, I mean, he was projected as a top 10 pick for a while, but then he had a little bit of a slump this season. So he's got top 10 potential. So the kid's 6'3", 265.
Whoa, say that again.
6'3",
6'3",
265.
265.
Yeah. So 5.5 sacks in 2023, 11 sacks in 2024, 5 sacks in 2025. Only played 12 games though. Looks like maybe he got hurt. 9.5 TFLs, but in 2024, his best season, 19.5 TFLs, 11 sacks.
Okay.
So a lot of people have him going to the Bears in the mock. That 13 kid is flashing a lot more than this.
Yeah.
3.
I wonder if he's just like a nickelback or something.
Yeah.
13. Let me see where he lines up at the start of this play. Say outside linebacker?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He fucking kid's getting around edges fucking fast.
Yeah.
And then the kid's here to scoop it up. I'll tell you what, little bit of this flashing. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Does he keep changing his number?
Man, I don't know. This is kind of an interesting highlight package. Okay.
That's him showing hustle.
Yeah.
So he chased that ball carrier all the way down the field. Looks like a big kid.
Yeah. 265, man. He's put together.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, there
He's
he
down
goes
on the
around
bottom.
the left
Ooh,
edge
good
there.
bull rush.
Wow. Okay.
Who was that again? South Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. Another SEC team. That's no small tackle he's going against.
Yeah, look at there he goes right there, and he got chipped and just bull rushed that right tackle. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Got there pretty fast. I like he's got good get off.
Yeah. So that's there's that 13 kid, Helt. Boom. Good.
Look at him looking a little Khalil Mack-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched any tape on him. So yeah, that was okay.
Wow.
A little bit of speed to power there. Or power to speed almost.
That was a good rep right there, kiddo.
Yeah. Yeah, that left tackle had no chance. Just pure speed right there.
I like it. I like the kid. I wouldn't be mad.
No.
TJ Parker. I'm going to have to write that down and remember him. And remember that. TJ Parker.
Yo, TJ.
That's one mock draft has that.
I've seen several that have had him going to the Bears at 25.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because one of the other guys that was linked is zooming up the draft boards after the Senior Bowl,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's Missouri's defensive end. I want to say it's like Zion Young or something like that. Let's see, position. Yeah, Zion Young is his name. So that kid's having a great Senior Bowl, and the Bears were originally linked to him, but they think that he's going to go
Like way before 25.
a couple picks before, like in the mid-20s. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to bring up some tape on him, but yeah, so Zion Young was named the Senior Bowl player of the game. So it's a couple names to keep an eye on, at least.
That's him, I think, number 9.
Yeah, number 9. Yep. He's down by us, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
he
no.
was on the
Yeah.
other side there.
It was like number 8 was down by us. No fair.
So he's up here. Ran the stunt. Got in there. Okay. Just hope some of these, like, please be there at 25.
Yeah.
A stud defensive end, please. Or
Well, these-
DC. I'm not picky.
Yeah.
Either or.
It sounds like with some of these DNs going up, it's a lot more likely that the stud D tackle from Ohio State, McDonald, I believe, is more and more likely to be able to be there, but he also will be there in the second. So we'll see.
Oh.
But I think that's against Alabama too. Just stood that tackle up.
Oh, he just missed. Tell you what, that number 8 is getting just as much activity as he
Yeah.
is. Woo. Hold on. Hold on there, little doggy. Okay, like just nobody even fucking touched him. But he's fast.
Yeah.
That closing speed, he was like, I got you, bitch. Yeah, see, there it is again. He's fucking fast. Okay, he just did that same move again. He likes that.
Yeah.
He like gets all into the shoulder pads at the tackle and then like drifts away from the tackle, and then he could run any direction he wants. He's got quick acceleration. He's got his fleet-footed.
Yeah. Here's one mock that has the Bears picking Zion Young. He's rated as the third best D end in the draft. Just seeing some of the guys D ends that would go before him. Cassius Howell from Texas A&M. He's supposed to be a stud.
Cassius Howell.
Yeah, Howell.
Oh my god, this kid looks fucking bionic.
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude.
Holy shit.
David Bailey and the other edge from Texas Tech. Yeah, so. And then Ruben Bain Jr., the kid from Miami.
Oh no. This kid is
He's going to be going to top 5.
yeah. This kid's filthy. This is I'll
Okay.
put it up on the board, but this is disgusting.
Okay. And he's the
There's
second best end on fucking Texas Tech, as they're saying.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This kid's not going to be here at 25. But I tell you what,
No.
I'm going to write down his name because if he is available, I'm going to be screaming
Yeah.
at my television for this kid. Holy
Call it in,
shit.
huh?
Yeah. So he's over here,
Okay. Number 11.
I think, or 9. One of the. Hold on. That's fine.
Yeah, this is when he was playing with A&M, yeah.
Yeah, 9. Look at this.
Okay.
Jesus Lord.
Uh-huh.
There he is over there.
Got a little bit of
Oh
wiggle
my
to him.
god.
Huh? Yeah. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
Oh, that's the old look up. Look out, here he comes. Just beat some front side too.
Dude, he's just blazing.
And this is a few years ago. I think the kid's gotten bigger.
So this is his whole college career. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably really young right here.
But he's 6'2", 248.
Dude, he's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Look,
Nope, he ain't
he's
chipping
fucking
me.
fast as fuck. Oh my god. Imagine that opposite of Sweat.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little undersized, but man, I don't know.
Yeah. You said
248?
6'2", 248.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure in the NFL, the dude would put on some muscle, some more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is too much. This is too much. He won't be there.
No. They're saying
Oh my god.
they got him projected as a top 15.
Okay, yeah.
TJ Parker, I don't even see in the first in this mock draft from the NFL. He's not even in the first round. So
No.
So in the NFL mock draft, they have Zion Young going to the Bears at 25. The other tackle that everybody wants the Bears to draft, Caden McDonald, they have him going to 14 to Baltimore. So
that's in interior.
Yeah. Yep. He's by far probably the biggest DT prospect in this draft. But a lot of people are saying that there is a potential of him sliding down. So it looks like they'll have options. So this NFL mock, Mendoza to the Raiders, Reese to the Jets, pass rusher, linebacker, outside linebacker, top tackle, Muagoa going to the Cardinals, Ruben Bain going to Tennessee, next tackle, Utah tackle going to New York, Fano. Carnell Tate, wide receiver, going to the Browns. Yeah. The kid plays big, man. Granted, not being an Ohio State guy, but yeah, he's good. Another wide receiver going to the Saints.
That is a
Derek
big
Fulton.
boy.
Yeah. And that's what they love about him, right? He's huge and he's nimble. He's 326, 6'3", 326.
Yeah, he gets off blocks like fucking no
Yeah.
problem. His side steps were really fast
Yeah.
for such a big dude. Yeah, this kid's not going to be there either. Baltimore, enjoy Baltimore, kiddo.
Yeah,
You'll fit right in.
Yeah, that's a very Baltimore-ish pick for sure. So there's a lot of good talent, man. Like we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to start digging into that. Maybe we'll do that little by little. We'll do by positions. We'll
Yeah.
see if the little clips that we've just shown, I actually think the big border I have on the bottom of the screen, because it covered up any branding from any telecasts, could be the trick.
Okay.
We'll see if the show gets any strikes for today. If not, then this is how we're watching college tape
Yeah.
on
From here on
Wednesday's
out,
show.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll come up with maybe a position group, have some film
Yeah.
ready, and break it down live, huh?
I agree. I think that's
Yeah,
how
why
we'll do
not?
that.
It's a good way to do it. So yeah, we'll see kind of what happens, man. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's that's the only bad thing about mock drafts, in my opinion. You get excited that you're going to get a player, and they're gone like 2 picks before your team picks.
Yeah. A la last draft with
Yeah,
running backs.
running back. Yeah,
You know
so
what though? That was meant to be though,
yeah,
Hindsight's 2020.
Manung guy.
As much as I was like, oh damn it, I wanted,
Hendrickson or
Hendrickson.
Judkins or
Dang it.
Amaria Hampton. No,
But then
Manung guy is our guy.
Manungai's the guy. He's our run guy, Manungai.
Yeah, good old run guy, Manung guy.
But we'll see though, because our defensive line needs so much help, and if we're gonna build through the draft, well, let's do it.
Yeah. So I think, top needs for this team: D tackle, edge, safety. Right now, I think is the biggest need. Linebacker being thrown in there as well.
Put linebacker at 4 there. Yeah.
So
I agree. That's it.
Yeah.
DT, defensive end, safety, linebacker.
So basically, cornerback, we're saying we're good at. Everything else, we need help.
Yeah, I think we're good at corner, man. Got some depth
Yeah.
there. But damn, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Need a left tackle.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We were
Yeah,
talking about that before, man.
Yeah. When we were going over the free agents earlier, Michael, yeah, left tackle, man. It sucks that Ozzy got hurt, because then that puts us back into the, oh great, we need a left tackle again situation. But
Michael, while we have you, one of the things that we've been hearing from other people is the Bears might plan on moving Tooney out to left tackle. Would you consider doing that as a temporary measure until Ozzy comes back? Their guard right now, Jordan McFadden, is a restricted free agent. So they don't have the people under contract that they started the Ram games with. But what's your thoughts on that? What do you think about temporarily bumping Tooney out to left tackle? Does that mess with the run game too much for the season, or do you think that's a good option until Ozzy gets back? Be kind of curious to see what your thoughts are.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to know. I'd take a little poll, for a little consensus from the crowd. Who's okay with moving? Oh, yeah.
The scary thing is he's might be right.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But to answer the question though, so would you move Tooney to left tackle and then just do a Luke Newman, or if they could get McFadden back?
Or is Theo the answer this year? I mean, they did okay with him in there.
That's my opinion. I think we got to roll with Theo at left tackle.
Mike says no to moving Tooney out. So yeah. I don't know. I think you're right, man. I think Ozzy, or not Ozzy, but Theo proved enough last year to where he can hold it down. And listen, you always have Tooney on the roster. If for some reason that implodes or doomsday scenario comes up, you got options, right?
And we run so much 13 personnel as well
Yeah. You
that
protect them a little bit.
yeah, absolutely. Get a
So,
tight end out there to help them out from
yeah.
time to time, especially if we're going to be going up against big edge rushers.
Yeah. I mean, so we'll see, man. I mean, coaching staff will make the adjustments. I just hope and knock on wood or whatever substance you like is that Ozzy comes back looking like the Ozzy that he was. Because a lot of people, are scared about this injury. It's
Yeah,
a serious injury. People don't come back looking the same, but the medical field has come pretty damn far. So I'm not gonna go right to doomsday scenario there.
and also the sample size of players that have got this injury kind of weren't big guys. I mean, there were like second and third string guys that really didn't have like a presence that say Ozzy have he had the starting job.
Right.
They did the other sample size of players that had this injury weren't starters, and so they kind of just when they came back healthy, just kind of fizzled and faded away. So the sample size of them is kind of hard to gauge.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay optimistic though, like you said, the medical science and sports science has come such a long way that and the kid's already had surgery,
Yeah.
right? And
He
so
had
he's
that
on
before
his
the
way.
Rams game.
Yeah,
No, right after the Rams game, like 2 or 3 days after I saw the picture of him in the hospital.
yeah.
So,
So he's already starting his recovery.
yeah.
You know, whatever it is that they're going to do for the kid. Hopefully he comes back 100%, whether it's the next season or what.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we've been talking about that, man. You are ringing the bell that we are as well. This offense, if you look at it, Michael,
Mm, mm, mm.
we just went through all the free agents, and none of our key players on offense, especially, were on that list. So, I will give you my dynasty pitch and why I think that this team will be a dynasty. Caleb Williams, you have a minimum 3 more years. Roman Dunze, 3 more years. Luther Burden, 3 more years. Loveland, 4 more years. Komet, we got a couple more years, right? This team is so young at all the key positions that this offense will be dominant. And all we need to go with it is we need to get our defense to average to above average, and then there you go. That's how you start stringing multiple win seasons. 8 out of 10 years you're the NFC North champs, and that's how you do it, man.
That's it.
So, I mean, we're set up, good to go.
This draft is going to be big because speaking on that defense, to get them just middle of the pack, this draft is going to be crucial,
Yeah.
or any other the fantastical trades, i.e., Max Crosby.
Myles Garrett.
It's
What other
still
names
gonna
can we throw out there?
it's still gonna boil down to the draft. Because okay, we could spend a couple ones, so now we're not going to have first round pick the next couple years. So you're going to have to draft really well in the second and third and fourth and late rounds, which we know Poles doesn't have a great track record in that third round.
Yeah.
So give a third rounder for Max Crosby with one first.
That's where he kind of likes to roll the dice a little bit, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't.
So, okay. We talked about the DN free agent list before, and we went through it. But with this being said, let's talk about Trey Hendrickson a little bit, okay? Because he doesn't cost you any draft capital. Do you bring him on 1 or 2 years? They're saying for his market value right now is 25. He's 31. He's injury prone. Do you bring him on? I don't think he's going to sign a 1-year deal. He'd be dumb if he did. So yeah, I don't know. Do you bring him on to avoid having to spend draft capital? Was Dennis involved in last year's draft, or was he just not hired yet? He was hired, but um, they did a lot of their moves in free agency, and unfortunately, it didn't really pan out like it did on the offensive side. But you look at what the Bears did though in this last draft, and if you don't know our opinion, go to last episode because we did our draft grades. Loveland in the first, A plus. Second, we got Luther Burden and Ozzie, both really good picks. And then we got Monungai, right? Shamar Turner, Zaw Frazier, Ruben Hippolyte, kind of a wait and see type of thing. Out of all those, Hippolyte is my least optimistic person. Who am I missing? Did I miss anybody else? We had 7, right?
I don't think so. I think that was
Ruben
them.
Zaw and Hippolyte, yeah.
I think that was all of them. I actually heard rumors, Chicago sports talk pundits actually believed that Ruben Hippolyte pick was a Dennis Allen suggestion.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Trying to find like the next Davis or whatever for him.
Yeah.
Super athletic, kind of under-known guy, but yeah, so I mean they definitely tried to attack the defensive front that way, but yeah, with the new cap, I can see him. I can too, man. Like I can really see that happening. My fear is that all of a sudden a bidding war starts for Trey Hendrickson, and then you got to overpay for him. And I don't think the Bears are in the same situation that they were last year, where they can maybe overpay a little bit for Grady Jarrett and Odang Bo, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But there's other options out there, man. I mean, Khalil Mack, God, Bears fans would dust off those 52 jerseys in a heartbeat. Hassan Reddick, we talked about him. I don't know if that guy is the right locker room fit because he just doesn't love football like the rest of these guys do. Joey Bosa, again, often hurt, and he didn't really do anything with the Bills this year, did he? Didn't make a difference, that's for sure. Malcolm Kuntz. Unfortunately, this name brings me shivers because he was tearing the Bears up last year. Opposite, I think that was that number 9 guy opposite of Max Crosby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they don't have to go out and spend big. It would be nice if like you could get a Trey Hendrickson on a 1-year deal if like Max Crosby was becoming a free agent the following year, but I think he's tied up for 2 or 3 more years.
Yeah,
so
and Ryan Poles isn't one too, and I'm gonna contradict myself right after I say this. Ryan Poles isn't a guy to go out and overspend, even though he did it on Dayo Adengbo. He paid him way too much money, and the guy just, even when he was healthy, wasn't doing jack shit. And then he got hurt, and it didn't fucking matter. but yeah.
It's that I think was the most egregious move. Miss or overpayment. Grady Jarrett, we talked about this in nauseam. Production wise,
yeah, not there.
But I think his value right now lies more as that voice in the locker room.
Yep.
So, listen, it worked. It rebuilt the culture. The young kids were bought in from the beginning, and you never heard any stories or anything about people not wanting to get to work. And you hear people like Kevin Byard saying this was the hardest training camp he's ever had, and he's what, a 10-year veteran.
Right.
So, and then you have Ben Johnson coming out and saying, "Oh, that's our normal training camp."
Yeah, that's
You know,
but I don't know what you're talking about. This was
right?
just another Tuesday for Ben
Yeah,
Johnson.
yeah, exactly. So, it's pretty interesting to see, when you hear different things at different times like that, just how much, was kind of expected of these guys. And listen, man, the product that they put on the field showed that it worked, right?
Yeah.
There was no quit in this team. You had players play well above what was expected of them. Nashawn Wright being the best example of that.
Out of his mind.
Yeah, and you look at what the rookies did, man. Yeah, they had to cut their teeth and they had to earn their spot, but man, when they got in, whoo, watch out.
Yeah. The contributions from the rookie class was just insane.
Yeah,
Offensively, it was nuts just to have it. I know we talked about this last show, but we'll talk about this a lot this offseason. Colson Loveland leading the team in receptions, yards, like a rookie, tight end.
Yeah, in a passing offense, right? Like,
Yeah.
and
this
that's
is
why they
huge,
drafted the
Michael.
kid. Mhm.
This is huge. This is definitely a thing right here. This Ben Johnson effect. Chicago, and especially with the season they had right out of the gates, Chicago will absolutely be
Yeah,
a destination for free agents to go, well, let me see what they're talking about, because from afar, I liked what I saw and I want to
yeah,
be a part of that. So yeah, Chicago should be an attractive place to come to now. So hopefully that's all a factor in getting free agents to come here, quality ones, hopefully.
yeah. And you look at, what for like these older veterans that still have a few good years left in them, who might be wanting to chase rings. You got to put the Bears in a Super Bowl contending position, right? Will they make it next year? I'm sure the odds will be a little bit longer than, say, the year after, but I mean, the arrow is pointing up. You got to think that they're going to make it to the playoffs again, and then they're going to be fighting for the division again because they're going to be another year in this offense, and away we go, barring some type of catastrophic injury to a key player or players. We're going to be right in the mix year in and year out, man, for sure.
Yeah.
And imagine if like Rome has a breakout season. It was starting to look that way until he got hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean,
he was
yeah,
having it. The breakout
yeah.
season was happening.
And then he hurt his foot, and then he played on it a few weeks before he started missing games. And yeah, I mean, you think about Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Rome offense with Colston mixed in. Watch out, man. Caleb gets that completion percentage to 65 to 68.
Yeah.
You're probably talking, if he does that, he's probably going to be in the MVP mix.
Mix in equal parts Bruise Brothers.
Yeah. Yep. So
we were already so highly ranked in offensive rankings all last season that trend, I'm just assuming, is going to continue.
And you think that that's year one, man. So 40 years, never seen a Chicago offense like, yeah. We're in the same boat, man.
Yeah, man.
I think you're very similar in age and everything to us. And we grew up watching the Bears in the same neighborhood from Chicago. And it is crazy to think that we talked about offense 80% of the time in this year's shows versus defense.
I know.
The defense was kind of an afterthought, or like, what the hell, defense? What was that?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right with us, man.
Yeah,
You're
right.
literally probably within 1 to 2 years of us. So
Yeah.
he's probably about the same as you.
I was gonna say I was 7 in '85.
I was 8. So yeah,
1978, baby. Woo!
yeah, 77 here. So yeah. Um, so we know exactly what you're talking about, man,
Yeah,
because
right
we
there.
saw the years and years, and we suffered through the 90s and the
Yeah.
2000s and the
And don't get
2000s and
us wrong
10s.
too, right? Those teams were I mean, to see defenses so good. I mean, it was fun, but just you couldn't do anything because our offense sucked so bad. So
Yeah,
then it was like, and we were saying the exact opposite of if our offense could just be
the
mid,
average, right?
yeah,
Uh,
then we're gonna be great because this defense is amazing. So now it's the paradigm shifted, the pendulum swung completely the other way, and now
yeah,
we're like, this offense is fantastic. The stats show it, the scoreboard shows it. We see it with our eyes on the field, the play from Caleb and everybody. Now, if the defense could just be average, please, just be
yeah.
average.
15, 15 in the league. That's what I want. You
That's
know,
it.
you
Yeah,
don't have to be top 10. 15, 15's good, man. Yeah. So
yeah.
it
That will
will
equate
be
to a lot of wins.
if they can get the defense fixed this year, whether it's through the draft, free agency, now you're talking a 3 to 6 year run where this team can be freaking lethal. So the window is now, and I got to think the front office is smart enough to see it and know it, and will react in that manner. So
You're right because like you mentioned all the rookie contracts
yeah,
when you rattle them all off. Like, yeah, this is the time. Like, yeah, we'll still have a good team and like how Michael said earlier, a bit of a dynasty because we'll be able to retain some of those players when contract time comes. But now let's do it while all these players are under rookie contracts. Let's
yeah.
make a move.
As much excitement as Caleb Williams is, I'd like to have QB who's not worse. Agreed, man.
I'd like
So
not to have
it's
the QB.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Even if you raises his completion percentage 3 to 5% in this offseason, going into next year, we you got to think a lot of that is footwork based. If you watch like Chase Daniels or TJ, a lot of them will say the same thing, I'm sure. You get your footwork right, it takes you to the wide receiver, the ball follows it, and away you go. He's just so used to making off platform throws that probably was never really a high priority for him in the college years. And now he's learning it now. So, but the kid is a quick learner. Look at how well he picked up going from underneath center.
yeah,
It's just you would think that he was doing it his whole career. He didn't do it until he got into the pros.
right. And hearing from some of the quarterback gurus out there on the YouTubes, it's that short game and what Caleb needs to fix, luckily, is one of the easiest areas to fix.
Yeah.
All the other stuff that he does really well is much harder stuff to fix if it were an issue. Look at
Especially with the
Justin
fact
Fields.
that he was throwing the deep ball well this year.
Yeah,
That was the piece that was missing from year one. I'm sure he worked on it, and that showed up in a huge way this year.
yeah,
Think of all the downfield passes. Well, this team led the NFL in explosive pass and run plays. Caleb might go the Brady route. When the time comes, take less money as well. You know he wants to win.
Eh,
I think it goes even deeper than he wants to win. I think he realizes this city has embraced him, and he's the hottest thing in town right now.
Is he? If that loss after the loss to the Rams, everybody stayed in the stadium and roared for the kid when he's walking off the field. Like, oh my God. So you nailed it.
Yeah, it's a magical thing to see what this city does with its premier athletes. You look at Michael Jordan, who's immortalized, Walter Payton, immortalized in this city.
Derrick
Uh,
Rose, you name it.
Derrick Rose, Jonathan Tace.
The entire 85 Bears.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody, yeah, from that era. You look at the reception he got at the Blackhawks game, at
Yeah.
the Bulls game, and our fans, and thankfully they're like this. They didn't bum rush the kid. They
Mhm.
cheered from afar like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Started chanting his name. Got louder when his picture was up on the jumbotron. I'm getting like goosebumps just thinking about,
Yeah.
if I was in that situation. But man, he might. And the kid, one thing we haven't seen from the kid is the endorsements. But those are coming. He probably didn't have to do them these first 2 years because the
Yeah.
kid made more money than any of us will in college. So,
Still waiting for that Jordan
yeah, the Air Jordan.
endorsement.
Tom saying it's refreshing to see that he's trying to be a pocket QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't fight it. He's not vocal. He's excelling at it. So you start doing stuff like that, man. And that's why I think the sky's the limit with this kid. He's going to get extended next year. He'll get extended in year 3. That's a no-brainer. So,
I mean, especially too, I mean, the kid's genuine about wanting to be the best. So he's really taken to Ben Johnson's coaching
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ben Johnson's offense. Yeah, you got to keep your ass in the pocket, follow your footsteps and your hitches, and throw the ball on time. It's all rhythm based offense. And so the kid's really doing it. And then again, yeah, the superpower that we all know that he has is
Yeah.
when you need to pull that out, you can go ahead and pull that out. But he really is trying to really maintain that pocket quarterback thing going, which is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Because Justin would take his 7 steps and go, okay, I'm running.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
don't even
whoa.
think he'd make it to 7. He'd be like 3.5. He's like, I'm just going. Yeah. So, good stuff. Good stuff. I appreciate you guys joining us today.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It was kind of something that was missing for us, so we decided, we're going to keep this Wednesday, Sunday schedule for us. So, in the meantime, guys, while we have you, make sure you hit the share, like, subscribe, ding the bell, all that good stuff. We're farming out onto different platforms. We're on TikTok right now, so go find us there. the.everything.bears.show for TikTok. We throw a bunch of shorts up there, so real quick hitters. So keep an eye out. We're growing that channel as well. So feel free to check us out on all the different stuff. This is year 1 for us, so I love to see a lot of familiar faces coming in and out. So it's good to have you guys, and I appreciate you commenting. Really, really kind of makes the show that much more enjoyable. So
Absolutely. Very good. Well said. Thank you guys for showing up. Until Wednesday, everybody. Peace.
bear down.